Yo, what is up, Tom Spotlight fam? Get ready, because the news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the inside scoop you absolutely cannot miss. From Hollywood blockbusters to earth-shattering industry shifts, we're diving headfirst into the stories that are dominating headlines and shaping our world. This isn't just news, it's the pulse of the planet delivered straight to you. We're talking about massive movie buzz, game-changing business moves, and so much more. We're kicking things off with a bombshell for all you movie buffs out there. The highly anticipated rom-com, Materialists, starring Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal, and Dakota Johnson, is finally hitting screens in India. Get ready to find out exactly when and where you can catch this star-studded flick online. And speaking of Chris Evans, the internet is absolutely buzzing with his latest look. Is Captain America himself gearing up for a massive return? His recent physique has fans convinced that Chris Evans is back in peak superhero shape, fueling wild speculation about his involvement in the upcoming Avengers, Doomsday and Avengers, Secret Wars. We've got the details on what's got everyone talking. But is this new Captain America physique all it's cracked up to be? We're also diving into a critical review of Romain Gavras' new film, Sacrifice, starring Chris Evans and Anya Taylor-Joy. Early buzz suggests this celebrity satire might be falling flat, with audiences reportedly fleeing screenings. We'll break down what critics are saying and whether this star-studded cast can save a film that's apparently a comedic black hole. And finally, shifting gears to the world of business and energy, a critical 90-page rulebook could be a game-changer for India's nuclear power ambitions. With giants like RIL, Adani, and Tata watching closely, we're exploring how this regulation might reshape the nation's energy future. You're going to want to stick around for this one, because if you miss it, you're missing out. Let's get this party started. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Get ready. Materialists' rom-com with Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal, and Dakota Johnson is finally arriving in India. For all the fans eagerly awaiting the Indian digital release of the much-hyped rom-com, Materialists, the wait is almost over. This star-studded film, featuring the charismatic Chris Evans, the always intriguing Pedro Pascal, and the talented Dakota Johnson, is set to premiere online in India. The movie promises a fresh take on romance, bringing together three of Hollywood's most beloved stars in a story that's expected to charm audiences. Materialists is poised to become a major talking point among streaming subscribers across the country. With its compelling cast and the promise of a delightful cinematic experience, the film is drawing significant attention from viewers looking for their next binge-worthy watch. The buzz is palpable as fans speculate about the chemistry between Evans, Pascal, and Johnson, and the unique narrative they will bring to the screen. The anticipation is building for the official announcement of the release date and the streaming platform that will host this exciting new film, ensuring it reaches a wide audience eager to enjoy this Hollywood offering. Fans are already flooding social media with excitement, sharing their favorite roles of Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal, and Dakota Johnson, and expressing their eagerness to see them together. Industry analysts predict a strong viewership for Materialists given the massive fan bases of its lead actors in India, making it a must-watch event for rom-com enthusiasts and celebrity followers alike. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. We've got more incredible stories coming your way, including a look at whether Chris Evans is truly returning as Captain America. Captain America's comeback. Chris Evans' jaw-dropping physique ignites Avengers speculation. Hollywood's favorite Avenger, Chris Evans, has sent shockwaves through the fan community with his latest appearance, sparking intense speculation about a potential return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The actor was recently spotted sporting a remarkably muscular physique, reminiscent of his iconic portrayal as Steve Rogers, also known as Captain America. This dramatic transformation has ignited fervent discussions and theories online, particularly concerning his involvement in upcoming blockbuster films like Avengers, Doomsday and Avengers, Secret Wars. Fans and industry insiders alike are dissecting every detail, comparing Evans' current build to his previous superhero stints. The clean-shaven look, coupled with his sculpted arms and chest, strongly echoes his Captain America days, fueling the belief that he might be reprising the role. While Marvel has not officially listed Chris Evans among the confirmed cast for Avengers, Doomsday, the visual evidence and persistent rumors are making it hard for fans to ignore the possibility. The actor himself has previously expressed his fondness for the character and his camaraderie with the MCU cast and crew, leaving the door open for a surprise return. Social media platforms are ablaze with fan art, comparison photos, and passionate debates. Many are calling his current look peak Captain America shape, with some even claiming to have witnessed his incredible physique firsthand at recent events. The excitement is reaching a fever pitch as fans eagerly await any official confirmation or denial, clinging to the hope of seeing their beloved Captain America back on the big screen. But hold on tight, because not all of Chris Evans' recent ventures are meeting with universal praise. We're about to dive into a scathing review of his latest film, Sacrifice. Is Chris Evans' new Captain America look just a facade? Sacrifice review reveals a star-studded stumble. Chris Evans has certainly captured attention with his incredibly buff physique, leading many to believe he's back in prime Captain America form, potentially for future Avengers installments. However, the buzz around his physical transformation is now being met with a dose of reality as critics weigh in on his latest film, Sacrifice. Directed by Romain Gavras, this celebrity satire, which also stars Anya Taylor-Joy, John Malkovich, and Vincent Cassel, premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival to less than stellar reviews, with some reports suggesting audiences were walking out. Evans plays Mike Tyler, a Hollywood actor attempting a comeback after a public meltdown, who gets entangled in a bizarre eco-terrorist plot at a Greek mountain gala. While Evans is praised for his ability to play an airhead, the film itself is being described as a comedic black hole and a tonal nightmare. Critics argue that despite its star-studded cast and attempts to poke fun at wealthy elites and vapid celebrities, Sacrifice lacks biting commentary and fails to deliver on its satirical promise. The film's visuals and pacing are noted, but the overall consensus is that it leaves audiences wondering where the director's signature sharp edge has gone. The film's premise, involving eco-terrorists led by Anya Taylor-Joy's character aiming to fulfill a prophecy by throwing specific people into a volcano, sounds outlandish, and reviews suggest the execution falls flat. Online reactions range from disappointment to outright criticism, with many questioning the film's coherence and comedic impact. The stark contrast between Evans' powerful Captain America persona and his role in this critically panned satire is a point of discussion among fans and critics alike. Could this be a sign of things to come, or just a minor blip? We're shifting gears now to a story that could have massive implications for India's future. India's nuclear ambitions at a crossroads, a 90-page rulebook could change everything. In a development that has captured the attention of major Indian corporations like Reliance Industries, Adani Group, and Tata Group, a seemingly dense 90-page rulebook is emerging as a potential game-changer for India's nuclear power dreams. This detailed regulatory document could significantly impact the nation's trajectory in harnessing nuclear energy, a sector crucial for meeting growing energy demands and climate goals. The specifics of these regulations are complex, touching upon aspects of safety, waste management, international compliance, and private sector participation. For years, India has been working to expand its nuclear capacity, aiming to reduce reliance on fossil fuels and bolster energy security. However, the introduction of such a comprehensive rulebook signals a potential shift in how these ambitious projects will be managed and financed. Industry leaders are closely scrutinizing every page, understanding that these rules could either pave the way for accelerated growth or introduce unforeseen hurdles, potentially shattering previously held visions for the nation's nuclear future. The implications extend beyond just the major conglomerates. Environmental groups, energy analysts, and policymakers are all weighing in. Discussions are revolving around the balance between robust safety standards, economic viability, and the pace of development. The outcome of this regulatory review could set the tone for India's energy landscape for decades to come, influencing investment decisions and technological advancements in the critical nuclear sector. That's all the time we have for today's deep dives. But before you go, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next explosive episode. And that's a wrap on today's News Blitz. We covered the India release of Materialists, Chris Evans' Captain America buzz, the critical panning of Sacrifice, and a pivotal nuclear energy rulebook. Don't miss out on any of our updates. Hit that like button, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight, ring the notification bell, and let us know in the comments what you thought of today's stories. Plus, follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.